Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay has been straight up buzzing ever since that explosive Cat Williams interview dropped. The podcast has become a lightning rod for controversy, and now things are reaching a boiling point, especially when it comes to two powerhouse names, Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. Let's set the scene. After the Cat Williams episode stirred up the internet, things really took off when Monique came on the show. And trust, she did not hold back. Monique dragged both Oprah and Tyler for filth, reigniting long-standing beef and making sure the world heard her side of the story. And now, some fans are convinced all this drama has triggered serious fallout for Shannon Sharpe himself. In the days following Monique's appearance, Shannon found himself at the center of a swirling storm. Rumors of a sexual assault lawsuit began circulating, and it didn't take long for the internet to start connecting dots, maybe too quickly. Some believe Shannon is being set up, and they're pointing fingers at, you guessed it, Oprah and Tyler. Now, let's be clear. There's no hard evidence linking Oprah or Tyler to any legal trouble Shannon is facing. But that hasn't stopped the speculation, especially given the history. Monique's feud with Oprah and Tyler goes way back to her Oscar-winning performance in Precious. According to Monique, she was asked to promote the film for free, something she refused to do. Instead of understanding her stance, she claims Oprah and Tyler started labeling her as difficult, a career-killing word in Hollywood circles. That reputation, she says, led to her being blackballed by the industry. Tyler Perry has repeatedly denied playing any part in damaging Monique's career. He said she's blaming him unfairly, but Monique hasn't wavered. She doubled down on Shannon's podcast, calling out both him and Oprah by name, accusing Tyler of lying to her face and Oprah of staying silent when she could have spoken up. The timing couldn't be worse for Shannon Sharpe. He's already had to step down temporarily from his role at ESPN, and rumors are swirling that it might become permanent. On top of that, a $100 million deal for Club Shay Shay is now reportedly in limbo, with sponsors hesitant to associate with the chaos. That Monique interview? It's clocked more than 15 million views, so you know Oprah and Tyler saw it. And given how unfiltered Monique was, there's no doubt the episode struck a nerve. Whether or not Shannon Sharpe was set up, one thing is clear. Club Shay Shay has become more than a podcast. It's a cultural flashpoint, and as the drama continues to unfold, the stakes are getting higher for everyone involved.
Right? And he said, I can see the pain in you and I can hear it, and I want to let you know that I would never do nothing to hurt you, but the conversation kept going on. Only for Tyler Perry to admit he did start a rumor that I was difficult to work with. He lied. Only for Tyler Perry to admit I was wrong, and when my movie Boo come out.
She also said that Tyler promised he'd fix the situation and get people to back off, but he never followed through.
For Tyler Perry to admit I was wrong, and when my movie Boo come out. I'm gonna say that.
She went on to claim that she had an audio recording of Tyler Perry admitting he was the one who started the rumor that led to her being blackballed, and that he acknowledged it wasn't fair.
Well, we sent you the audio of Tyler Perry. I don't want you to take me at my word. I want you to hear his words. And what did you hear that man saying? What did you hear that man saying?
He said it.
What did he say?
According to fans, Monique finally said what needed to be said. For years, people have labeled her a liar, a troublemaker, and dragged her name through the mud. So the fact that she got Tyler Perry to admit everything on tape? Genius move. As she pointed out, it's not illegal to record someone where she lives. Many fans believe that if Tyler had known he was being recorded, he never would have confessed to spreading those damaging rumors. Monique also opened up about just how much it cost her, both personally and professionally, saying she lost out on around $10 million worth of work due to all the behind-the-scenes. But it gets even messier. According to Monique, there were a few people in the industry who initially tried to go to bat for her. They'd reached out to Tyler in hopes of smoothing things over. At first, it seemed like they had her back, but then, out of nowhere, they went completely silent. Monique says they stopped returning her calls and ghosted her entirely, which only made the whole situation feel even shadier. Things go from wild to straight up scandalous. According to Monique, Tyler Perry wasn't just out here spreading damaging rumors about her. He was allegedly flipping people who were actually in her corner. She says there were folks in the industry who tried to advocate for her, reaching out to Tyler to help fix the situation. But then, crickets. Those same people suddenly stopped answering her calls and completely ghosted her, which made everything feel even more suspicious. And if that wasn't enough, Monique claims Tyler had the nerve to ask her to apologize to him. Light, sir, you're the one who allegedly blackballed her, and now you want her to say sorry? The audacity is on another level. But Tyler wasn't the only one catching heat. Oprah got it even worse. Monique's Club Shay Shay interview just so happened to drop right as Oprah was already facing major backlash online for allegedly lowballing Taraji P. Henson. That timing? Brutal. Fans took it as an open invitation to start digging up old receipts Oprah probably hoped were long buried. Let's rewind for a sec. Back when Monique was being iced out of Hollywood, Oprah publicly shaded her with a not-so-subtle quote about negative energy. Oprah said it's a law that if you meet negative with negative, you will just have a combustive negative force of energy. You can't meet negative energy where it is. You have to rise above it. You have to transcend it. I would never stoop to try to meet somebody where they are negatively. I don't care who they are. That statement rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially since Monique was already being labeled as difficult at the time. After that, Monique said she noticed people in the industry started avoiding her, not because they had a personal issue, but because they didn't want to risk upsetting Oprah or Tyler. And let's be real, when industry heavyweights like that turn their backs on you, it makes people think twice about working with you. But give credit where it's due, Monique didn't stay silent. The moment she realized she was being blackballed, she started speaking up and calling people out. She wasn't about to pretend everything was cool when it clearly wasn't. And here's the kicker. Monique told Shannon that after everything she gave to the movie Precious, she was only paid $50,000. Now, to regular folks, that might sound like a decent payday, but in Hollywood, that's barely enough to cover hair, makeup, glam, and promo expenses. Then she was expected to promote the film for free? That's wild. Actress Robin Lee once explained that around 80% of what an actor earns goes straight to taxes, agents, lawyers, managers, and everyone else on payroll. So when you do the math, Monique probably walked away with something like $10,000. No wonder she was mad. And honestly, it made Oprah look real bad. And if there's one thing we know about Oprah, it's that she does not like being made to look bad. Fast forward to now, and with Shannon Sharpe suddenly facing a sexual assault lawsuit right after Monique's explosive interview aired, fans are connecting dots. They're starting to wonder, was Shannon set up? Could Oprah and Tyler have something to do with it? Considering how publicly embarrassing that Monique interview was for both of them, and how much heat it brought back their way, it's not hard to see why fans are side-eyeing them. The timing, the silence, the money, the receipts, it's all got the internet in full-on conspiracy mode. So now the big question is, do you think Shannon Sharpe was set up? Or do you think there's truth to the allegations? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to check out the next video. This drama is far from over.